Hey, what's up everybody? It's Ryan with GST checking in for another video blog, and today I figured I'd keep it simple and do a little rundown of today's GST Press workout, or press training session I should say. Press day is geared around the triceps, the delts, and the pecs. All that big strong pressing musculature, and it's really important that you really try to trash it when you're in there, and that was my objective today. And that's what I got done today. I started off with the incline barbell press. That's one of the main core lift selections that I really recommend to people. Stick with a big compound movement for your core lift always. And this morning, obviously, it was my incline barbell press. Now, a tip when you're doing this is to try to bring the bar down to the upper chest. It's a mistake to try to bring it down to the mid or the lower chest like you would with a flat or a decline barbell press. You really want to try to stretch the upper chest, those upper pec muscles, and you can really do that well when you bring the bar down to the upper chest area. And so as a second lift, I moved into the overhead dumbbell press seated. And one tip with this, I was actually going to record this, but I just decided not to. I was just too into it, and I just was in the zone, and I needed to just keep on wrecking that place. And so that's what I did. And with the military dumbbell press, I used a preacher curl bench actually, and I'll sit in it backwards. I'll drop the seat pad down all the way so I have some back support, and then I'll use that vertical portion of the arm pad of the preacher pad, and I'll use that for my upper back, and so it gives a really wide, a really broad support system. It basically spans across your entire upper body, or from rear delt to rear delt. And so I like to do that. I like to flip that around, sit on it reverse style, and pound out those military press reps. After that, I have been bringing in one compound pull movement to each press day. And instead of flat bench dumbbell rows, just because I'm maxed out on the dumbbells at this particular gym, I decided to mimic that with a close grip pull down, but where I was leaning way back. So I was basically doing a near horizontal row on that lat pull down machine. One tip with that, and this goes for flat bench dumbbell rows too, or most horizontal rows for that matter. So when I was doing that, I was trying to take my biceps and my forearms out of it the most. And the only way to do that, and the best way to do that, is to try and pull to your lower portion of your torso. So actually like as low as your stomach, so I'm trying to pull as low as my stomach, below my pecs. And what that does is that's the natural motion of your elbow. If you keep your elbow tucked in close to your body during your horizontal rows, which you should if you want to smash those lats, the natural motion is that it's going to follow this path that brings your elbow down towards or next to the side. You can try it right now, if you're just sitting there in a chair, just keep your arm tucked close to your side and bring your elbow down. You can see it ends up at about belly button level. And that's what you want to think about when you're doing your horizontal rows. Pull towards that direction and mentally lead with the elbow to try and take the biceps and the forearms out as much as you can and really bring in those lats. And contrary to what some people are saying right now, your lats do get smoked with horizontal rowing. There's no question about that. After that, I came back to another compound press. I wanted to target the triceps more than anything, so I stuck with a close grip bench press. And I've been doing these explosively, fast and quick. I'm not achieving straight lockout at the elbows. I'm keeping a little bit of bend there and keeping tension on the triceps the whole time. What I always find is I always get a really nice chest burn towards the end of each set. Basically, after the triceps get fatigued, the chest tends to start taking over a little bit. So you get that awesome chest pump with a higher rep close grip bench press, and you also just trash the triceps. After that, I went to a straight isolation for the triceps, and I supersetted that with a straight isolation for the medial delts. I did a straight bar press down for the triceps, and then I hit a slightly lean forward dumbbell lateral shoulder fly, which really hits those medial delts. It does a great job of taking the front delts out of it, and I can just see my medial delts fire every time I lift up. And so that tip there would be to just get a slight lean forward, watch the medial delts in the mirror. It's important that you make that visual connection with your muscles whenever you can. So that was basically the rundown of my entire day. So in total, I had the incline barbell bench press as my core lift, and then for all my supplements, I had the military dumbbell press on the preacher curl bench, my horizontal lat pull down, close grip lat pull down with a lean back, and then I had my close grip bench press, and then my supersetted isolation exercises in that straight bar tricep press down, and my medial delt flies with a slight forward lean. Feel free to use this exact workout with your next press day. Just give it a shot. It's okay to mix it up every once in a while. I think you'll love this workout. I mean, right now I'm walking out here just feeling just jacked. It feels awesome. I always try to look like a different person when I leave the gym than when I walked in the doors, just because I like to get so pumped and full. And the more muscle you have on your frame, the more you change when you get pumped. So as you find that you build more and more muscle, you will literally look like a different person from start to finish of your training session. Other than that, I got nothing to say. So it's time for me to get on with my Sunday. Got to go pick up my family, and then we're just going to roll around in the Jeep with the top off. It's a beautiful Minnesota afternoon. And as always, if you learned something from this video, just share the video. I really appreciate it. That's my goal, and that's what I try to do with all these videos, is I try to give you something out of it. So it's not just mindlessly watching a video, it's watching a video and learning something. So if you learned something, share it. Thanks.